Constable Sean Ralph with the Ottawa Police Service. I work in the Central District Traffic Unit.
Okay, so talk to me about what you're saying.
Okay, so this intersection here is Laurier and Metcalfe. So Laurier is eastbound westbound street, and Metcalfe is 3 lanes going northbound only. At the intersection you do have bike lanes, you've got turn lanes, and you've got vehicle traffic, truck traffic, and bicycle traffic. The bikes also use the regular roadway on top of the bike lanes as well. So the bike lanes run eastbound, westbound as well. They're on the curb lanes next to the sidewalk on both sides. At the entrance to all of the bike lanes, you have a blue post. That's a breakaway post, or you have a white and yellow or white and orange post, which is also a breakaway post. They'll bend over. So if you had a large truck like a fire truck or something like that, technically they could drive down, straddle and they'd be able to clear it both sides if they really needed to access something for whatever reason. Yeah. So these little yellow posts. The yellow posts that you see over here are for where you're supposed to do your deliveries. So the delivery trucks are supposed to drive into the painted area. And the trucks are actually able to, as you can see here, you can bend them right over, and they don't damage anything. So the trucks are supposed to come up and they're supposed to drive along here, not blocking the lane, and they're supposed to stay into this section. So they can take up to this area here, but as you can see, it's a no parking zone, but you're allowed to do your loading zone. So this here is a school loading zone, so if anybody coming to the public library, they'd be able to come here, drive over the post, and this way not obstruct traffic and not obstruct the bicycle lane. Okay. When you come through on the other side, when you're looking the other way, you can see that there's a green line. The green line is part of what's known as the box. That basically signifies that this is part of the continuation of the bike lanes, so that vehicles obviously can drive through and not go over the curbs. So where we're standing right now is on the actual bike lane, and you can see a cyclist coming. We're not supposed to be standing here. We're not supposed to be accessing this at all. This is where pedestrians are not supposed to be using, rollerbladers aren't supposed to be using it, cyclists are the only people that are supposed to be using it. The catch-22 with this, though, is that you're not mandated to use the bike lane. You can also drive on the outside like a regular vehicle and just follow the flow of traffic as you would a normal vehicle. So this is where, if you can see, any vehicle coming westbound on Laurier Street, the issues that they have coming is that there's a turning lane. When they're making their turn, they not only have to look for the pedestrians on the sidewalk and the bikes in their normal driving lane, they've also got to pay attention to the bikes in the bike lane. So there's a triple threat there going on top of everything else that normally happens at any intersection with other vehicles and everything else. So when you're trying to access your turn, so from going westbound to northbound, you've also got to, on top of the pedestrians and cyclists, you've also got to clear the bike lane, and you've got to clear the crosswalk. So at that point there, it's almost, I would say, about 20 feet before they're able to clear anything appropriately. So as they're coming through, if you watch the taxi here making the turn, he's got to clear all this lane right here. So he's also got to watch out for the pedestrians coming, and you never know if there's another cyclist coming at the same time.